Hey Internet, it's me. Now tonight's movie, if you couldn't tell from the prop here, was Anaconda. And the reason that I have this snake the reason I have the snake is because I like snakes as pets. But the reason I have it in this video is because I just wanted to demonstrate that snakes don't make noise. In the movie Anaconda, one of the main things I noticed is that the titular anaconda is always making noise, screeching and growling and hissing and just making all of the noise all of the time. And now, I know you're going to take artistic liberties in horror movies and you want to make a monster imposing, so something that's constantly silent, not as scary, but it's a bit ridiculous, honestly. They go way overboard with all the noise and the stuff that the snake does. Um, but that aside, it's honestly not a bad movie. They break the horror movie trend of killing off the black guy. In fact, two of the only three people that live through the encounter are Ice Cube and J-Lo. Um, the acting was actually pretty good. You know, the story wasn't bad. People actually responded the way they kind of would in that situation. Like the people went into basically they took the bad scenario, but they were kind of tricked and forced into it by the guy that turned out to be the villain. He kind of isolated them and cut off their fuel source and just made it so they had to do what he wanted to do and put them in the position that he wanted them in. So the way everything progressed made sense. Like I said, the acting was fun. You know, everyone did a good enough job. Owen Wilson, Ice Cube, and all of them. Like, they were all pretty good in their roles. The villain was believable as just a creepy, evil guy. Um, yeah. The one thing I can complain about is that 90s CGI and animatronics don't age well. The CGI here was horrible, and then the animatronics, when they had them, were just so lifeless. It was very basic movements. Again, if you watch the snake and how it's been moving, it's very slow but very smooth movement. You know, they kind of like glide almost when they move. And the snake in the movie was constantly jerking back and forth. Uh, then it would randomly dart, and everything was very jerky and very weird, and it just didn't look natural. And again, this is super nitpicking just because I've become kind of a herper since getting snakes. But I don't know, it was weird. But if you put all that aside, if you can ignore the unrealistic nature of the monster in the movie, everything else honestly is really great. This is one I can't believe I haven't seen before because it's not a recent movie. It's from I believe '97, so it's a 25-year-old movie at this point. But it's definitely one worth watching if you haven't. And I think that's all I really have to say about it. Like I said, it's a fun watch. You know, I enjoyed all the different elements and aspects of it. It was a good time, and you should check it out. And now I'm gonna put this squirmy little noodle back before she poops on me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.